Hey guys, today I am going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag because I realized I never did it when I started this like 2 months ago. So I'm gonna do it now. Hope you all enjoy. The first question is, which genres would I like to see more on Booktube? And honestly, I feel like a lot of genres are talked about, but the two that I think are a little bit less represented are gonna be thrillers and like big giant fantasy books, like adult fantasy, not YA. I seriously think that like the Game of Thrones and anything by like Brent Weeks and Brandon Sanderson, stuff like that, I feel like those don't get as represented as some fantasy books that are in YA, such as like Sarah J. Maas, Saba Tahir, Renee Ahdieh, people like that, which I mean, I love their books, but they get talked about a lot. So I would love to see some of the more like big, giant, long fantasy novel or fantasy series on Booktube. The next one is, what do you feel is the best way to make friends on Booktube? Honestly, I have no idea because I have yet to like really connect with a bunch of people here, but I would love to say Instagram, oddly enough, because I feel like a lot of the smaller creators that I have met, I have met them all through Instagram. And I really enjoyed their videos, I really enjoyed talking to them, and I think that's an underused way of connecting with everybody. The next one is, what do I enjoy the most about making Booktube videos? Honestly, I like my weekly vlogs the most. You all get to see a little snippet of my life, and you get to see my daughter grow up, and you get to see my husband, and I really enjoy sharing stuff like that with other people, and it's just fun. I really enjoy being able to annoy most of my family and friends, but I really enjoy just like cataloging my life, because I'm gonna look back years from now and my life will be totally different than it was right now, and that'll be really interesting to see through these vlogs. Next question is, what will you least look forward to? Editing. Just because the more and more I get into these videos, the more and more I have to edit, and that'll be absolutely exhausting. I'm already exhausted by the little editing I have to do because I really don't understand iMovie 100% yet, but the more and more I get into it and the more and more comfortable I get, the more editing I have to do, so. And time management. Can we talk about time management? I am horrible at that, so those are probably the things I'm the least looking forward to. Next one is, what videos besides like tags, TBRs, reviews, and recommendations would I like to see more of? I'd like to see more weekly vlogs, and I feel like there's plenty of them, but those are always my favorite to watch, so I'd really like to see those. And just like random ones that people think of that they think are gonna be stupid, but they always end up turning out to be like the coolest videos. Cause like Books and Lala's Unhaul series, those are some of my favorite videos to re-watch, which is weird, but they're some of my favorite videos. I love those. So like, if you have an idea, try it out. Like, do it anyway. Next one is, what themes would I like to see more of or less of in books? Honestly, the love triangle. I hate that. Unless it's written really, really well, I really just don't care about them. I would like a book series where like they become I love the like slow burn relationships where you know they're gonna end up together at the end, but you like watching them develop. Like, I don't want to sit there and go, okay, well maybe they'll be together, maybe they won't, maybe whatever. Like, if it's clear as day that they're gonna end up being together, I just get to watch their relationship unfold. That's like my favorite thing. What are some of your Booktube goals is the next question. Honestly, to be more comfortable talking in public. And like really being able to engage with you all as well. That would be a lot of fun. But mostly it's getting comfortable filming and talking to my phone right now, but hopefully a camera at some point out in public, because I feel like I am that, like, I'm not shy, but I'm an introvert. I don't really like talking around a whole bunch of people, but I would like to be able to be a little bit more comfortable doing that. Question 8 is, what advice would you give to somebody who's just now starting a Booktube channel? And honestly, I would say don't be afraid to do whatever you want to do, because I didn't think that my weekly vlogs would be fun. I didn't think my weekly vlogs would be something that I would want to continue doing, but those are some of my favorite things to edit and watch and just like look at myself grow and develop and whatever, especially like with the way I do the vlogs. If you look at the first few, they're like 30 minutes long. And now the last ones have been like under 15 minutes because I realized I was filming just everything. But now I'm cutting it down to the stuff that I know you all are actually gonna care about, and I actually get more views that way. So I would say just do whatever feels comfortable, but give yourself room to adjust and change and whatever, because everybody changes. Like that's just the way we are. And nine? Yeah, question 9. Geez, I'm already on question 9. It says, what traits do you look for in other booktubers when you watch their videos? Excitement is a big one. Like they actually have to act happy. And just like, I don't know, just interested in what they're talking about. Because some of them, they're like, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I read, bleh. Like I don't like people that are like that. They kind of wear me out when I'm watching their videos, and that's no fun. So just being passionate about what they're reading and what they're talking about, that's the biggest thing. Very last question is, what is a fun fact or a hobby that people on Booktube may not know about me? I mean, I'm really not that interesting. I mean, I crochet. Is that interesting? I have an almost 8-month-old daughter, but you all know that because you see her all the time. I really don't know about this one. May not be the most interesting thing, but I write and eat with my right hand, and I do everything else with my left hand. I was originally ambidextrous, but my first grade teacher made me pick a hand, and since everybody was writing with their right hand, I chose my right. But apparently I was supposed to be a lefty because everything else I do with my left hand. So, all right, well, that's been the Booktube Newbie, I think it's 2.0 tag. And if you want to do it, do it. I'm not tagging anybody because I don't know anybody. But yeah, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.